Was good. Was good, party people. Let me set this a little bit to the side, a little bit. Boom. Oh, it's kind of look a little weird. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Let me just follow up and through here real quick. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come in. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through here. What's good? What's good, Eagle Fang? What's good? What's good, man? What's the deal? Chet is coming to. You mean he coming to Orlando? He was already in Orlando. I think he in Orlando right now. What's the deal? What's the deal? Did you see the Orlando Magic? Did you see Orlando draft day caps? $50. You tell me they cost $50 for the hat? That's absurd. If the hat was $50, that's absurd. What's up with it, man? What's up? What's up? What's good? What's good? I'm waiting to make my pre-order. You waiting to make your pre-order for the number one pick? Was you talking about getting a jersey? Make sure you're hitting that like button when y'all come in. Yeah, it is. That's absurd that if they had $50 like that hat ain't all that. Like it's to me, I think the best NBA draft hats. I like the hat that Cole had, like that gray with the Magic written in cursive with the Magic logo in blue. That was a nice one. I really didn't really too much like last year's, but this last year has better than the one this year. Like it's really plain to me. Didn't I say Watson can be gone for a year? People didn't want to listen. Now the NFL considering give him. Yeah. Well, I've been saying that. I say he probably might get a year and a half. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he get a year and a half, man. Dealing with the heat, and they sound man. Who you telling? Man, who you telling? It is hot. It is ridiculous hot out here. It is hot. It is ridiculously hot out here, man. Ridiculously hot, man. It's ridiculous. Say Lou, hey man, hey, tell them in the Discord I'm live, man. Let them know I'm live. Let them boys know I'm live in the chat. Watson should be banned from. Now I wouldn't go that far and say he need to be banned. I don't think he need to be banned, but I definitely think he gonna be suspended for a while. I ain't gonna say he need to be banned. I ain't gonna take it. I ain't gonna take it to it like that. Say he need to be banned. That's doing a little bit. I feel like that'd be doing a little bit too much if you talking about banning him. But definitely think he need to definitely think he gonna be suspended for a little minute. Looking forward to the top five pick from the Browns. Yeah, I think that pick is gonna be I don't know if it's gonna be a top. I mean, like it all depends on how Deshaun's suspension gonna be. It depends on how his suspension gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be top five. I mean, you hope it would be top five. I would love that. I would love. I mean, you love that top five pick, especially if it's not of your own doing. Like, especially if it's what I'm saying, if it's top five because of what I'm saying, top five because of another team. So I think that's definitely a good situation if it could be top five. It was a report saying that the NFL is leaning towards a year. Like I said, I think it might be. I think it could end up being a year and a half. I won't be surprised if it's a year and a half. It's sad to see where Watson is at now. Dude gave us some great moments on the field. Man, this is the thing. Like he soured that himself by forcing his way out. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Texans are not completely innocent, because they did mishandle and mismanage the franchise, uh, while he was here. So I mean, I can't go back by. I mean, trading Hopkins and doing all the things they did definitely mismanage the franchise while he was here. But and that's part of the reason why he won out. And then some of the stuff he's doing, like it's just a bad situation. It's an unusual situation. Like it really is, and it's it really is just an unusual situation. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. I see more people in like 10 more people than likes. So like, what's the deal? Man, y'all need to hit that like button for you, boy, man. Come on. It's Friday. It's a good Friday, man. It's a good Friday. About to go to the weekend. Y'all probably got some weekend plans. NBA, really, I mean, now it's really you waiting on the NBA draft. I mean, unless you're a baseball fan, you in the baseball because the NBA finals is over with. So, I mean, you really just waiting for the draft. I think training camp is. I mean, they stopping with mini camp, so we gotta wait for end of July for training camp. So it's really about to be just a like a little moment. So let's see. Imagine if we get two top five picks. Boy, that'd be man. We get two top five picks. That'd be crazy. That should be crazy. If we pick Paolo over Jabari, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be pissed. Watson was not careful, guy. Texans are gonna get a free top 10 pick from the Browns. Okay, I definitely think it's gonna be a. I think it's gonna be. I think it more than likely gonna be a top 15 pick. If what's the boy name? Jacoby Brissett playing, it will be a top 10 pick. I don't know if it's gonna be top five, but it will be a top 10 pick. It will be definitely a top 10 pick. Now you saying that you say you're not gonna lie, you gonna be pissed if we draft Paulo. Like why, man? Like let's say you already know. I'd rather have Jabari. And hey, if you in the basketball, check out. I just dropped the video. Uh, Jabari versus Apollo. Exactly, them two basically head to head. So y'all go ahead and check that out. If you ain't checked that out already, go ahead and check that out. Paulo to me, like I say, Paulo is a all around scorer. He can score on all three levels. Now, Jabari is more so of a shooter, like a shooting specialist. I lean towards Jabari. I prefer Jabari. I think Jabari actually got a little bit more talent. I mean, as far as like, I think Jabari did. I think Jabari has superstar potential and then have a potential to be an elite shooter. So that's something you can't teach. The elite shooting you can't teach, and then he also has superstar potential. I think Apollo has superstar potential as well, but he doesn't bring in elite shooting. And obviously, like the other knock on him is the defense. With Jabari, I think Jabari has superstar potential and he could be a superstar and a elite shooter at being a superstar, and he's not gonna hurt you on the defensive end. So that's why I lean towards Jabari than Paulo. I think they both gonna be good players though. I definitely do. People really saying Brissett could take over and still what win the division. I can say win some games, win the division against the Brown. I mean, well, they are the Browns against the Ravens and the Bengals and the Steelers. Even though the Steelers they're gonna be playing what's the boy name? What is that dude name? Uh um they got Mitchell Trubisky who they just signed, and then who's the other dude they just drafted? Kenny Pickett. They so they might be able to be beat. But nah, not Cincinnati and not Baltimore. Not with no Jacoby Brissett, man. Nah, definitely not. Hey man, hey shout out to hey man, appreciate man. Shout out to Cyber Wolf, man. Shout out for appreciate the super chat love, man. Was it Shobi? Sabi? Serbi Wolf? Appreciate, thank you. Appreciate the super chat love. What's up, Spitz? Love the channel and the content. Keep up the awesome work. Keep up the awesome work. Can't wait to see Stingley lock some dudes down and shit. Oh yeah, Stingley gonna be locking down. Oh, obviously, yeah. Stingley gonna lock down for sure, for sure, for sure. Stingley's definitely gonna lock down. Stingley definitely gonna lock down, man. Appreciate super chat love, bro. Appreciate that. I'll say, hey, shout out to that boy Chris once again. Chris always come through with the super chat love, man. Hey, shout out to that boy Chris with super chat love. Appreciate that, Chris. Lovey Smith ranks bottom as a new head coach according to NFL.com. He also failed to make the top division coaches according to NFL Pro Football Focus. Also get a $50 fine for OTA lineman practice. This like doesn't look like you look for what you. Okay. I just think maybe because no, it's like I think Lovey probably is on the ranking list. I think it has something to do with the amount of talent that's on the team, or lack thereof. Like let's be honest, it's lack thereof. It's not that much talent, and also the last time he was in the NFL, uh, they had the number one overall pick and drafted what's the boy name? Jameis Winston, and then the next year they didn't do that much either. And that's the last time he was in the NFL. His 2 years at Tampa, which was a bad football team as well. So I mean, you got some of that. I mean, but the last time he actually coached, like when he was in Chicago, even his last year in Chicago, the year he got fired, he was 10-6. He was 10-6. They just missed the playoffs. That's the reason why he got fired because he missed the playoffs. He was 10-6. So I have no issue with that. The whole I seen that earlier about the whole finding. I don't know exactly what happened. Something about offensive linemen and defensive linemen one on ones. Maybe they were practicing too hard, or maybe they're a little bit too physical. Because I mean, obviously, it's OTAs or mini camp. They wasn't in pads. They were basically in shorts, shirts, and helmets. So maybe he had them being a little bit too physical, especially talking about offensive line defense. And hey, if he got fined for having his guys too physical, I take that every. I want some physicality when it comes to my offensive line and when it comes to my defense line. I want them to be physical. Like you win in the trenches. If you have a physical offensive line, the physical defensive line, you're going even if another team is better than you, you can squeak out and get some extra wins and get some extra wins and matchups and things like that because you're more physical than other. Even if the other person is a better talent than you, if you're more physical in a grueling 3 hour game, 4 quarter game, going 100 some plays a game, you'll wear them down. You'll definitely wear them down, and you will be like I said. Not only will you would definitely wear them down, and will start to win more matches than you lose. So I definitely take that if that's the case. Like I said, I don't really know the exact to extent of really what the fine was, but that's what I'm guessing was the fine. Appreciate super man. Appreciate that. What I say? Let's see. Ron Rivera was fine also. Same thing. Right, Ron Rivera fine for the same thing. Like I said, I really don't know. Like I said, I don't know exactly what the fine was, but he was he fine for the exact same thing? It was like Texans have no excuse. They should be a playoff team in 2 years, in my opinion, with all those draft picks. Uh, let's mention a good head coach. Uh, in the next 2 years, all depends on what you do with quarterback. I mean, if you don't fix the quarterback situation, I mean, I do think they got some things that they can build around. Like, as far, I think they can build the defense and things like that. But if they don't fix the quarterback situation, it don't matter. Like, I mean, it don't matter. But then again, the AFC South is not, in my opinion, the AFC South is not a competitive division, in my personal opinion. I think it's one of the weaker divisions. I think the Colts are gonna win division. 'Cause I think the Titans are gonna fall off, and I don't think the Jags are ready. And or how I feel about the Texans, I don't think they're ready as well. So we'll see. So if you go on that route because the draft capital that we've acquired, and because of what the division potentially could be or really is, I kind of can get what you're saying about maybe possibly when getting to the playoffs. It have an easier road than other teams. And make sure you're hitting that like button when y'all come through here. What do you think about the NFL finding like? So that's what it was. It's more physical practice. I really don't know if that's the case. I don't care that he got fined. I'm actually glad he got fined, and not because I want him to get fined, lose money. I'm glad that he took the risk. Okay, damn, I got fined. So what? I want my team to be physical. That's like, hey, I'll take that. I'll bite that bullet. I'll take that fine. If I can get my team to be more physical than the next team, oh, I'll take that fine all day, every day. I ain't tripping about that. That's that man pockets, ain't mine. But I mean, yeah, I mean, obviously, you don't want nothing to happen to him. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get fined. You don't want to get too crazy and then missing games and stuff like that to get suspended, things like that. But I'm glad he did that. I'm glad that he went that route and took that risk. it is what it is though. Alabama doctor was looking after me and said that he should be. Hey, hey, we'll see. I seen that report saying that he might be ready fast enough. I think Michi was the one that said that he'll be that he said he'll be ready by July. I think he said he'll be ready by camp. So I think he said he'll be ready by camp, and now Nick Casario said, "Whoa, whoa, 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 ease your brakes on that. We not saying that just yet." But he even said, Michi even said that he'll be ready by camp. So we will see. We will definitely see. We'll definitely see. What's good with it? Smith said, "Oh well, it just jumped away from home." Smith said he enjoyed the Thunder workout, but maybe not a but ain't no secret of his was to be number one pick would mean a lot to him. Smith told reporters, yeah, also had a lot of great players have with number one. I mean, of course you want to be of course, you want to be number one. I think every player in this draft or any draft wants to go number one because they're saying that at least from the pre-draft standpoint, that you're the best player in this draft. That's what the teams think. They think that you're the best player in this draft. So of course you want that. You want to be no rise as the number one draft pick or whatever. Like that's something that they will always go to former number one overall draft pick. I mean, you heard it last night with with Andrew Wiggins. I mean, it's a team that has Steph Curry, that's a two-time league MVP, first time ever unanimous league MVP. I mean, four-time champions with him, Clay, and Draymond, and Wiggins, former number one overall pick and first-time champion, like stuff like that. So I mean, that's something that you always, I mean, for good or bad, because sometimes it's a bad thing. Like if you're Andrew Bennett, like if you're a buzz, it's kind of a bad thing that you're number one overall pick. But my ideal backcourt, you talking about now, like or all time? So if you're talking about now, you're talking about all time. Cause you're talking about now, I'll let you. Hey, Roger, answer back. You talking about now, all time? He potential. Penny Hardaway like Chet. Titans win the AFC South this year. Nah, they not. The Titans are not winning the AFC South. They not winning. I'll be surprised if the Titans win the AFC South this year. I'll be surprised. Nick shut down what Michi said after he read to he's our secret blanket. And that Nick does. Yeah, I think Nick drafted him with the potential. Well, okay, like if he plays, he plays. If he don't, he don't. If he gets some time in, he gets some time in. I think that he's more so like I said. I don't think Nick is not like I've been saying before. The Texans' plan is not to win this season. They're not. Their goal is not to win games this season. Yes, they want to win games. They want to go out there and win a game. But their main goal and objective is to evaluate and develop. They want to develop the players. They want to develop the young players, and they want to evaluate other players and see exactly where they go, so they know where they're leaning towards next year when they have multiple draft picks, especially have multiple high draft picks going throughout the whole process. See, this year we didn't know we were gonna have multiple draft picks until late. Until we knew about a month before the draft. Now you obviously still did your due diligence, but now next year we're gonna go into the full draft process knowing that we have multiple first round picks. We're going to enter the draft process knowing that we have multiple first round picks, especially then we'll also be knowing what by the season, like the season ends in January, so we'll know by January, which is January, February, March, and April. You'll know 4 months before, 4 months going into the draft, exactly where your picks are slided, unless you decide to trade, move up, and move back. So you know exactly what type of caliber players you're looking for. So you definitely want to evaluate and develop the players you already have in your team, so you know exactly where you're leaning towards. So if you do that. So you do that, you know exactly where you're leaning towards, and you'll be able to go out so we do need a quarterback, or we do need an edge rusher, or we do need another cornerback, or we do need another receiver, we do need a run back, whatever the case may be. We do need another left tackle, we do need a center, we do whatever. So we'll know exactly what we're leaning towards when we get to that point. That's what that means, and that's what the goal is. So players like Amici, hey, I ain't tripping if he don't play now because this season really don't mean that much. Next year is when we're gonna be doing some other things, but this season right here really don't mean that much. We just trying to develop and we just trying to observe and evaluate. You think Stingley will have a better season than Sauce? I actually do think Stingley will have a better season than Sauce, mostly because of the type of receivers that they're going to be going up against. Like I said, Sauce, he's going to be going up against Tyreek Hill or Waddle, if not both, twice a year. He's going to be going up against Diggs twice a year. The Patriots just acquired Parker, so that's twice a year just off of that, just in the division. While Stingley is going to be going up against Michael Pittman, be going up against the boy name is we just not we just but the Titans Traylon Burks who's going to be a rookie who he's already gone up against before it being in the SEC, and then also Christian Kirk. Like he has a easier role because probably Parker, probably the worst receiver in that division, would be the best receiver that he would play against. It would be the best receiver that it'd be the best receiver that Sting would be playing against. So just from a division standpoint, not to mention you talking about other players and other receivers in the division as well. So yeah, I definitely think that Sting will have a better rookie season. Spitz, why don't I see Stingley make plays following the receiver across the field? Most of the highlights is getting is going receiver and the go routes. No, I just think that this just that this is the thing. I do think that for me personally, like I said, I thought Sauce was the best receiver, best corner coming in the draft. I like Sauce a whole lot. I'm not about to have revisionist history. I'm not about to sit up just because Stingley a Texan, I'm mad like that. No, I'm put that I had Kyle Hamilton's number one rated player coming into the draft. I thought that Sauce was the best corner because of the type of corners that I like. Sauce fits what I want to do. I would have took Sauce over Stingley. I've said this several times. But I like Stingley a whole lot. But from a talent standpoint, Stingley I think has more talent than Sauce. But Sauce is more physical. Sauce is more physical, gets receivers off there. He's more jammy, like get receivers off their routes. Like I said, he's in the receiver hit pocket the whole entire route. And Stingley is more flashy. Stingley makes plays, and that's something you can't deny. So I like what he does because he makes plays. I think that Stingley, regardless, Stingley gonna have more highlights than Sauce. He is. Stingley's gonna have more highlights than Sauce because of the type of corner Stingley is. Stingley makes plays. That does not mean the Sauce is a bad corner. And it doesn't mean the Sauce is going to be a worse corner than Stingley. I never said the Sauce is going to be a worse corner than Stingley because I just said, especially their rookie years, Sauce goes against in his own division better receivers. So I think that I think that Stingley will have a better rookie year. I'm not saying that Stingley will have a better career. I don't know who's going to have a better career. It depends on. I think that's going to depend on what happens around them. What other safety helps do they get? Who's going to be the opposite corner? Things like that. I think they both potentially going to be in good defensive systems because you got Robert Salah over there with the Jets, and you have you got Robert Salah over there with the Jets, and obviously you got Lovie Smith here in Houston. So I definitely think that that's something in itself. So we'll definitely see exactly what how that goes. But we'll see though. We'll definitely see. We'll definitely see. But I think that like I said, the reason why like you see a lot of go routes because he makes a lot of plays. He makes a lot. Makes a lot of plays on the ball. A lot of jumps on jump on the ball, and able to force turnovers and things of that nature. Right now with the Magic guy. Oh, okay, with the Magic guy. Uh, I think Suggs at the one, Markel at the two. I think that's the best situation. I think Cole is better to come off the bench. Same thing with RJ. I think RJ and Cole are better equipped to come off the bench. Uh, I think they better equipped to come off the bench. I definitely think that uh Listen, who knows? Maybe I might end up wanting France to be the shooting guard in this situation. But we'll see about that though. I'm not ready to go right there yet. But as of right now, I think it'd be Suggs and Markel. I definitely do. As a Jets fan base, Stingley has the face better receivers in the AC East than Stingley does in the AFC South. Yeah, I just said that. Okay, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter, Suggs, and Markel. That that. I mean, that's only four. That's only four people. So who you pitting at the four? Because I'm pretty sure Wendell's the five, Francis the three, and Suggs and Markel the one, the two. Who you putting at the four? I mean, yeah, who you putting at the four? Eagle Fang. Who you putting at the four? If you were to pick the next three Texans introduction to the Texas ring on, who would it be? If it was me, who I would put into the Texas ring on the obviously it would be Hopkins, Foster, and I mean you still got JJ. So yeah, Hopkins, Foster, and JJ. I think JJ will go in. I think Foster has nothing to do with football, so Foster doesn't care, so therefore they won't put Foster in. And Hop has nothing to do with the Texans, has nothing to want to do with the Texans. So until that wound, I guess, gets solved or cleared or whatever, that won't be it. So I think Jonathan Joseph gets in. I think because especially since he's been around the team lately, I think Jonathan Joseph gets in. I I wouldn't be surprised if they put Jonathan Joseph in either this year or next year. It wouldn't surprise me. One of the next 2 years, they'll put Jonathan Joseph in. Parker, Parker. Oh, you talking about what you call it from the Patriots? Are you talking about Robert Woods, man? I'm not worried about no Robert Woods. What if they want Fultz, Smith? How you getting all these people on the team? I don't know about that. Can you really see Stingley win Defensive Rookie Year? I say no because they love to overlook the Texan players. Well, that is true, but the Texans do have two Defensive Rookie of the Years, and both of them linebackers. And uh, um, D'Amico Ryans and Brian Cushion. And Brian Cushion, they tried to take away. They would not try to. They actually took Brian Cushion. They took away his defensive rookie year and revoted, and still ended up giving it back to him. So, because he had that damn good of a rookie year. So, uh, yeah, I mean, Texans get defensive. Texans get defensive accolades. Obviously, I mean, JJ got three defensive player of the years, and we got three with two defensive rookie of the years. Um, Stingley will have to do a lot to get rookie year. Like him and Petrie both, because they're in the secondary. They will have to make some splashy plays to get rookie of the year. More than likely, it'll probably be like a linebacker or D lineman, like a linebacker or basically an edge rusher. Because it's going to be because the guys getting sacks. So I think that actually Christian Harris probably will have a better chance of getting. To be honest, Christian Harris has a better chance of getting defensive rookie than Stingley, because I can see him getting to the quarterback a little bit faster or whatever than the plays. And also corners, just throw the ball. You just don't throw the ball in their direction. That's all you gotta do, is not throw the ball in their direction. Even though you don't like Chet, can you do a video breakdown on Chet? No, I cannot do a video breakdown. I don't want, because if I do, I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. So no, we don't acknowledge chat. No, 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 no. Uh, I guess I could. I guess I could do a video on chat, to be honest. I guess I could, just to be on the fair side. I guess I could. I mean, the draft is a week from yesterday, so I mean it's coming around quick. Oh, speaking of that, hey man, if y'all happen to be in the city, if you ever been in the city, hey, pull up Crafty Crab off of Jones Road and 290. Live draft show, live draft show. Crafty Crab, Jones Road 290. Your boy gonna be there. I'm streaming live from there, doing a live stream for the NBA draft. So you have to definitely, hey, if you're not in the area, make sure you check out because it's gonna be a live stream, just like how we did the NFL draft, a live stream from the draft. I have my boys with me, so it's gonna be live. It's gonna be very players. It's gonna be players. So make sure y'all pull up. If you're able to pull up, like I say, Crafty Crab and Jones Road, pull up so you can see what's going on with the NBA. I mean, the Rockets got the third pick. My Magic got the number one pick. So I think it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a great time. I think it's gonna be a good time, a great time. So make sure y'all boys pull up. And if you can't, if you're not able to pull up, you're not in the area, pull up on the screen. Pull up on the stream. Watch the stream. Make sure you watch the stream. And make sure you hit that like button. Got see more people coming in here, but the likes ain't going up, man. Make sure you hit that like button when y'all come through here, bro. Man, make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Starting five. Markel Fultz at point guard. Suggs at shooting guard. Franz Wagner small forward. Jonathan Isaac. This boy put Jonathan Isaac or Chet or Smith at power forward, Wendell Carter at center. You gotta make a decision. No, I'm gonna need you to have a definitive answer. A definitive answer. Who gonna play for? I need a definitive answer. You think Cushy? I don't know. I would like for Cushion to get in. I would like for Cushion to get in. Cushion is one of my favorite Texans. I would like for Cushion to get in, but I don't know if he's gonna get in. I would like for him to get in, but I don't know. I think T. Ross will be traded on draft night. Ah, we haven't we been saying that for like the last three drafts. like we've been saying that the last three drafts that he gonna get drafted. He gonna get traded on draft night. I don't know. I would think so, but I have no idea. I would think so. We've been saying that he gonna get drafted. I mean, he gonna get traded. We definitely we been saying that, but I do think you need some veterans on this team. But like my whole thing is like how I was talking when when I did the video with the guys from the Own Zone podcast. Like we said, where are these minutes coming from? Like, cause obviously, okay. You Franz Wagner, first team all rookie. He's earned his minutes. Wendell, the way he played last year, and you just paid him. He earned his minutes. Uh, Whoever you draft at number one, they're gonna get their minutes because they're the number one pick. Suggs, okay, he's gonna start trying to get some minutes. I think Markel, because how Markel looked before he got hurt, and even after how he looked since he came back, he deserves his minutes. Okay, so now you got RJ, now you got Cole coming off the bench. Where they minutes coming from? You got Chuma coming off the bench as well. Where they minutes coming from? Isaac, if he comes back, where his minutes? Also, same thing with Terrence Ross. Where's his minutes? I think Terrence Ross will get traded also because of really where his minutes coming from, because he's gonna be taking minutes from the young guys. But then again, you're talking about a team that, I mean, I know you still got Mo Wagner, I know you still got Roy Lopez and stuff like that, but you really, in essence, you're talking about a team that has all was drafted in 17 or less. Isaac and Fultz, 17. Bomba, if and the Bomba's still here. Bomba and Wendell, 18. Chuma, 19. Cole and RJ, 20. France Franz Wagner and Suggs, 21. Whoever you draft number one overall, 22. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. The oldest guy's been here for 5 years. Like it's like it's like been in the league for 5 years. Like that's your old. Like, you don't have any veteran leadership. So like it's kind of. I mean, I know you could obviously fix that via free agency, but I don't know. I don't know. What you think about Jonathan Isaac? The thing is, I think Jonathan Isaac, when healthy, could be a defensive player of the year guy. Before the initial knee injury, when he got hurt on like New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whenever it was he got hurt, going into the 2020 season before the bubble, uh, he was top five in every defensive metric or category. He was top five, and he was one of the guys who was potentially looked at to be defensive player of the year caliber player, a candidate type of player. I definitely think that's what he was leaning towards. And I think if he doesn't get hurt, I think if he's not defensive player of the year, I think he finishes in the top three. To be honest, I really do. I think that he finishes in the top three of being defensive player of the year, and he's a first team all defensive player. I definitely think that. Or at the very least, second team all defensive player. That's what I think he has, and I think he could be that year in and year out. Now, what hurt him was the bubble. And what I mean by that, I think that if the NBA would have just canceled the season and didn't do their whole paper champions, Mickey Mouse champions, like my boy Wise say, the whole Mickey Mouse champion situation, if they didn't do that, or, or, or there wasn't a pandemic and the season would have finished like it finished a regular scheduled time, he would have never even played and tried to be ready by the bubble. Because but when the time the bubble started, it was already past when they did the bubble initially, it was already past with the NBA season would be like the NBA is like right now is where the NBA season normally ends. Right here. Like this is the normal week of the finish of the NBA season is this normal week right here. So middle of June. The bubble I think started in July. The bubble started in July, so in the end of July, end of July, beginning of August is when the bubble started. So actually, I think it started in if I'm not mistaken, I actually think it started in the beginning of August. Either way it go, it was a month late. The bubble started a month after the season would have initially ended, so he would have never got a chance to play and re-injure himself and have the second ACL injury. So I think that maybe that is what had did him the most disservice. And now it's a situation where you haven't played basketball in 2 years. You didn't play none of the 20 to 21 season or the 21 to 22 season. You haven't played in 2 years. We haven't seen you since 2020. Haven't seen you since really, realistically, we really haven't seen you since 2019, the end of 2019. To be honest, you gotta earn your minutes, bruh. Like you got to earn. I think from a defensive standpoint, he's a tremendous talent, but you have to earn your minutes. You do. You got to earn your minutes. You can't just walk in and get your minutes. You got to earn them. You definitely got to earn them. But I would not unless we get a lottery pick. Yeah. I don't know if somebody gonna give us a lottery pick for T. Ross. It would have to be a team that I think a team that will want T. Ross will be a team that that's a team that's a playoff team that needs help, who needs shooting off the bench. Maybe like a Miami, uh, maybe a Boston after what we just seen, a Milwaukee, a Philly. Um, I actually think T. Ross will fit in well in Phoenix. To be honest, uh, maybe a Dallas. Like it would have to be a team that needs scoring off the bench and needs some shooting off the bench. And none of those teams are going to be able to give you no lottery picks. I mean, unless they give you a next year future. I mean, unless they give you a future first unprotected. Like you have to get. I think you have to get a future first unprotected and hope that team doesn't make the playoffs that year, and you have the year that pick is that pick is in. Somebody, Lou, say, Lou, see, you gonna make me, you gonna make me go. Don't, ain't nobody trade no, ain't nobody, we not trade nothing to the Lakers. We are not trading anything to the Lakers. We don't want nothing to the Lakers. No Lakers, no Lakers. I never forget Clifford for playing. Still, never forget Clifford playing. About 30 against the Kings late in the game. It was the worst decision by a coach I ever. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a good. It wasn't a smart decision playing them. Has anyone seen the footage of Lamar Jackson training? They say he bulked up. Actually, you know what? Now that you say, hey, I'm glad you said that because I seen a picture of Lamar Jackson, and I said the same thing. I was like Lamar Jackson, like he kind of swole a little bit. He ready to run somebody over type situation. He don't just look like he don't just look the same. Lamar Jackson looked like he got some. Like he ready to run somebody over real quick. So I think he has gotten bigger. So when somebody put a thing earlier talking about the Browns still win the division with Jacoby Brissett, y'all crazy. They not beating the Ravens. They not that division is the Ravens division and the Bengals division. I think it's going to be the Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to win the division. Uh, be honest with you, and y'all, that boy deserve his money. Um, and more Lamar Jackson deserve his money. I would trade for if Lamar Jackson was a free agent and hit the open market. I would take Lamar Jackson with the quickness. I would definitely take Lamar Jackson with the quickness. If Lamar Jackson was able to be a free agent and able to hit the market, I'd definitely take Lamar Jackson. That y'all tripping. Y'all tripping if y'all wouldn't. Cause the boy MVP, he deserves his money. If I'm Lamar Jackson, I'm walking inside the office. Don't even talk to me, cause I think he's his own agent. Don't talk to me unless you offering at the very least 250. 250 guarantee. If you not putting up 250, if you not putting up 250, no, we have nothing to discuss. This dude just got 230. We have the same playoff record. I have a league MVP. He don't. I got a league MVP. He don't. And straight up, he got off the field issues. He got off the field issues. I don't. Pay my money. Run me that check. Run me that bag. Give me that bag. If Lamar somehow becomes a free agent, would you want the Texans to make? Yeah, yes, yes. Russ and I say, yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm about to go. I'm about to call it. What do you feel about the Rockets trading Christian Woods for to the Dallas Mavericks for the 26th pick? Uh, I mean, I know a lot of Rockets fans in here. They, especially my boy Wise, they've been ready to get rid of Christian Woods for a while. They've been trying to get rid of Christian Woods. They been trying to send Christian Woods to Orlando. For the longest. So hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, and that's why it's the best that you set the market before the yeah. Exactly. That's why you pay your players and go ahead so won't nobody else get in. I know it has nothing to do with Lamar Jackson, but it actually to that same tone. If y'all ever watched the 30 for 30, Magic moment when they talk about the Magic having how they got acquired the picks to get Shaq and went back to back lottery to get Shaq, and then they got the pick that they drafted Chris Webber and traded for Penn Hardaway. When Shaq became a free agent, Shaq was offered 4 years, like 80 something $1 million. And he said, all right, cool. Didn't sign it yet. Before he got a chance to sign it, he seen that Alonzo Mourning had got $100 million in Miami. But he was like, well, shit. If he get 100 million, I damn sure need to get 100 million. I done went to 2 conference finals, went to NBA finals with the Magic. And then that's when a lot of things and ripple effects and creeped in, and that's how he ended up going to LA and going to the Lakers. So, yeah, that's how he ended up going to the Lakers. So, yeah, you set the market before the market gets set around you. So, yeah, they should have went ahead. I mean, you already seen that how I mean, Patrick came out a year before, but you already seen Josh Allen got paid this past year. You should have went ahead again. Lamar has something that Josh Allen don't have. League MVP. You set the market around you. Like, I mean, you set the market. Therefore, like if they would have signed Lamar Jackson, got Lamar Jackson signed before got traded, it'd be fine. But now all things off. Like same thing. Like you damn sure need to set it. You need to go ahead and pay Lamar Jackson before or like because I can say you better pay Lamar Jackson before Joe Burrow get paid. And Joe Burrow probably sitting back and waiting. Like, I'm gonna wait and see. I bet the Super Bowl. I'm gonna wait and see first. I'm gonna wait and see first. I'm gonna definitely wait and see first. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all. I actually got some stuff I gotta run and do real quick. So I appreciate y'all kicking it with me for this Saturday. Everybody that came through and caught the live. Everybody who commented, who liked. Make sure y'all like, y'all share, y'all subscribe. I mean, I'm pretty sure if y'all on the live, I'm pretty sure y'all subscribe that way. Make sure you hit that like button if you ain't hit that like button already. Appreciate everybody came out there. That hit the super chat. Appreciate the super chat love. Always appreciate it every bit, every bit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all help now. Not only y'all helping me get the Stingley jersey, y'all also are contributing to whoever the Magic draft. If the Magic draft Paolo or if they draft Jabari, a jersey's getting got. I'm not buying no Chet jersey. But I'll get a Jabari or I'll get a Apollo. Whoever they draft, I'm gonna get a Magic jersey. So y'all contribute for that. Appreciate that. Appreciate super chat love. Like I said, and y'all are in the area. If y'all in the area next Thursday, Crafty Crab off of Jones Road 290. Crafty Crab NBA draft. Ain't nothing wrong. Crafty Crab the NBA draft next Thursday. We live streaming there. If you ain't able to pull up, make sure you pull up. That boy Wise in there already. If you able to pull up, make sure you pull up. If you can't pull up, make sure you tune into the live and watch the NBA draft live on the live. All that. So make sure y'all pull up. Magic should trade. Stop. See, now you're going too far. Now you're going too far. So make sure. Oh, Paulo had dinner with the Rockets general manager. That's cute. Yeah, I know he coming to Orlando tomorrow, right? He getting flew out to Orlando tomorrow. I think they drafted Jabari. I want them to draft Jabari, but I'm just saying he is getting flew out to Orlando tomorrow. He's already done a Zoom workout with him, and now he getting flew out in person. Don't know what that means. Don't know what it means. Could be a whole bunch of smoke screen. Could be a whole bunch of nothing. Chet said he want to go to OKC. That's why I heard he want to go to OKC. He withholding information. He withholding the health information because he trying to get his way to OKC. I don't know what that means. He did workout in Houston too. That's fine. He can do his workout in Houston. That don't mean nothing if he getting flew out. If he getting flown out to Orlando. He getting on the plane and getting flew out. He getting flew out to Orlando. But hey, man. But like I say, if you are able to pull up. And if you ain't able to pull up, catch the stream. Hey, like I say, I appreciate everybody coming through. Y'all taking Jabari's. I want Jabari's. Hey, I want Jabari's Wise. But like I said, if you're able to pull up, make sure you pull up. If you ain't able to pull up, make sure you tune to the live stream. Support the channel. Some big things coming soon, man. I got some other special news coming soon, right around the pipeline. I got some things I gotta work out. But hey, it's coming. Don't worry. But hey, like, share, subscribe, comment below, click that bell to get more videos. Hey, I holla.